Shalom, this is Yah is Magnified, and I'm back with another informative video. Today's video is titled The Child Support Paralegal. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth, nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, I would like for you all to hit that like button, and also if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell so you all can be notified as I'm dropping these powerful videos. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so I really didn't want to do this video, but the reason why I'm doing this video is because there's a YouTuber, right? And this YouTuber comes on YouTube and he continues to harass me, alright? He harassed not only me, he also harasses other YouTubers, you know, claiming that everyone's frauds, this, that, and the other, right? But I can care less what he think about them. I'm just saying that I'm the realest channel on YouTube. I'm the only one showing results, right? So this is what he does, guys. After I post a testimony or something, this guy comes creeping over my comment section talking about he called BS, show the case number. I'm like, bro, I can care less what you call, and I'm not showing you the case number because I know the reason why you want to see the case number. And the reason why he wants to see the case number is so he can see what I'm doing to receive these remedies so he can try to copy and get free from his own child support case, right? Even though back in 2016, he was trying to say that he's not on child support even after I exposed him for being on child support back then. So he must have thought that I forgot, right? Because I didn't go like I'm about to go on him now, right? But I tell people, don't come looking for trouble because you might get what you asked for, okay? So because he's been harassing me over and over and over again, and now he's claiming that he's a paralegal and that he know how to write law and stuff like that. So I'm about to break it down to you because we beat paralegals all day, every day. We beat lawyers over here. So you only imagine what I do to you as a paralegal. So the further hear that he's a paralegal, let me let you all hear what he have to say out of his own mouth. Let's go there.
If you're new to the channel, I am a certified paralegal dedicated to fit parents and their rights to raise their children as they see fit.
Okay, so now, as you all heard from the horse's mouth, he clearly stated what? That he's a certified paralegal who assists what? Fit parents, okay? So now, for all those who are dealing with child support, divorce, custody, and you all have an attorney, how is that working out for you guys? Not good at all, right? Right, because attorneys never assist anyone with child support. But this dude claims to be a paralegal. A paralegal does what? A paralegal assists attorneys. So if a paralegal assists attorneys, then that means that what? A paralegal only knows what an attorney will tell them, right? Right, cool. To further prove that, let's go to the definition for paralegal. Let's go there. Okay, so now, as you all can see, we are in fact coming from the Black Laws Dictionary. Let's pick this up at the very top where it's highlighted in yellow, and it reads paralegal. And it states, a person. We know what a person is, right? Right. But let's continue on. With legal skills, okay? Do it say lawful? No, it say legal skills, but let's continue. But who is not an attorney, right? So we know a paralegal is not an attorney, but let's continue. And who works underneath the supervisions of a lawyer. A lawyer and an attorney is the same thing. And we know that an attorney first do this to what, guys? Let's find out. Let's go to the corpus secundum. Let's go there. Right, so now, as you all can see, we're coming from the 7th edition of the Corpus Juris Secundum. Let's pick this up at the very top where it states subsection 2 and 3, attorney and client. The reason why I just want to go over this section is to show you all that an attorney and a lawyer is the exact same, so you won't be confused by reading the last definition. It states, and the term is synonymous with attorney. Therefore, anyone advertising himself as a lawyer holds himself out to be an attorney and attorney at law or counsel at law, okay? To further prove that, let's go to the Black Law Dictionary one more time, guys, and then we're going to come back here to the 7th edition of the Corpus Juris Secundum. But let's go back to the Black Law Dictionary real quick. Okay, so now, as you all can see on the screen, we are, in fact, again, coming from the Black Law Dictionary. Let's go over the term attorney. The reason why I'm showing you all the definition for the term attorney is to show you all that an attorney and a lawyer are both the same. It states, attorney. In most general senses, this term denotes an agent or substitute. So now, guys, by watching that video that I posted of the liquid theory, does he not look like Agent Smith from Off the Matrix? To further prove that, at the end of this video, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison, okay? But let's continue on. It states, or one who is appointed and authorized to act in place or instead of another. An agent or one acting on behalf of another. In its most common usage, however, unless a contrary meaning is clearly intended, this term means attorney at law, lawyer, or counselor at law. So again, guys, it's no different. An attorney and a lawyer are in fact the same. So if we know paralegals act underneath lawyers, aka attorneys, and because they act underneath lawyers, aka attorneys, let's find out who their first duty is to. Let's go there. Let's go back to, again, the 7th edition of the Corpus Juris Secundum. Let's go. Okay, so now, as you all can see, again, we're right back at the 7th edition of the Corpus Juris Secundum. Let's pick this up at the very top where it states subsection 4, attorney and client. Let's read it. It states, where the arrow at, it states, his first duty is to the court and the public and not to the client. So an attorney, aka a lawyer, duty is to the court and the public and not to his client, okay? So a paralegal who's assisting an attorney, aka a lawyer, also duties is to the court and the public and not to the client. Why? Because the paralegal is learning the ways of the attorney. The paralegal is not learning how to defeat the attorney. No, the paralegal is learning the ways of the attorney. So it's no way that this idiot known as the Liquid Theory can ever come on YouTube and claim to help someone because he's a certified paralegal. It's all BS, guys. These guys are scam artists. But to further prove it, let's keep reading. It states, and whenever the duties to his client conflicts with those he owes as an officer of the court in the administration of justice, the former must yield to the latter. What must yield to the latter? The duties of the attorney to his client must yield to the duties of the court. Why? Because child support is considered to be a what? A legal duty. So if child support is a legal duty and the courts point child support as a legal duty, no attorney on this planet or paralegal on this planet will help you exit that legal duty. Why? Because they are in agreement. That's why they're called agents. Why? Because they're agents of the state as well. So a paralegal learning the ways of the agent can only teach you the ways of the agent, not how to defeat the agent. And it's just that simple, guys. To further prove that, let's go to another case law that states this same thing. Let's proceed forward. Let's keep applying pressure. Right, so now as you all can see, this is in fact the federal case. The case title is Coburn versus Silco. When you all get time, if you all would like to read it, simply do a Google search of this case and read the entire case. All right, but I'm simply going over this case just to show you all that the federal courts also agree to what was written in the 7th edition of the Corpus Juris Secundum. All right, to further prove that, let's pick this up at the very top at the highlighter area. It should still be highlighted. Let's go at the highlighter area right here, guys, and it reads, attorneys are officers of the court and their first duty is to the administration of justice. Okay, so an attorney, so this basically sums it up. Let's put it in layman's terms so you all can understand. Attorneys are officers of the judge, guys, because the court is the judge. Then it states, and their first duty is to the administration of the judge. The judge is also justice. We're going to prove that as well. But let's continue on. Then it states, an attorney has a professional duty to dismiss a baseless motion or lawsuit, even over client's objections. So now you see, guys, even if you hire an attorney and you object to the attorney dismissing your motion or your lawsuit, your own attorney will dismiss your motion or lawsuit. Why? Because he has a duty to do those things, even if it's wrong. Because he has a duty to the court, then he's going to do these things. That's why you will never see an attorney get anyone out of child support, because child support is in fact a legal duty. Administered by what? Administered by the court, which is justice, also known as the judge. And we're going to prove that as well. But let's continue on. It states, and to do so promptly and learning that the client's position is without merit, a lawyer shall make reasonable efforts to expedite litigations, consent with the client's interest. Attorneys attempt to prolong litigations often prove costly and unproductive. So again, guys, this is why I'm telling you, none of these guys have a clue what they're talking about. They come on here trying to sound good, but when they come to me, they get embarrassed every time. But now let's continue to show you all that the court or the administration of justice is in fact the judge. So whenever you hear administration of justice, justice simply means the administration of the judge. But let's continue on. Let's further prove that. All right, so now as you all can see, we're right back at the Black Law Dictionary, but let's stroll on down to the term justice, okay? We're not going to read justice as a verb, but we're going to read justice as a noun, which is a person, place, or a thing, as we was called in grade school, okay? Now it reads, justice, noun, title given to what? To judges, guys, okay? So when they say the administration of justice, they're talking about the administration of the judges, okay? Why? Because attorneys are agents of the judge, aka the courts. Okay, and because they're agents of the judge, aka the courts, there's no way they're gonna be able to assist you with child support, because child support is a legal duty that the court, aka the judge, aka justice, is there to what? Enforce and place upon the alleged legal father. And it's just that simple, guys. So for these scam artists out here claiming that they have went to paralegal school and their paralegal certifications and stuff like that, cut it out, guys, because you ain't doing that but learning from the slave master who's enslaving the people. Like I tell you all, devils cannot cast out devils, as the scripture says, okay? A house divided will not stand. All right. So to you, Liquid Theory, you have until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow to come on your channel and tell everybody that you're still on child support for your 26-year-old son named Jonah. If you don't do it by 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be 3 o'clock your time since you're in Arizona, then I'm going to do it for you, okay? And it's just that simple. So that's all I'm going to do for today. If you all need my help, hit me up in my email at yahismagnified@gmail.com. Let's continue to apply pressure. Let's get this right wisdom, this right knowledge, and this right understanding. With that being said, you all be blessed out there. I ain't going to play no games. And with that being said, I say shalom.